Peace, what's happening? Ali Taj Bay, Facebook, Live, all that right there. Economics, finances, law. All right, let me see where we're going to start. Basically, I've been trying to put together a course so that people can have more of their money and reduce their tax, eligibility. And it was pretty cool. I made the post about it. I said I was putting it together. A lot of enthusiasm. A lot of people say, hey, sign me up, whatever. Hey, how are you, Nas? And everybody was interested, as I think that people would, because every day we see people complain. And it's not that I even need to look at social media to see people complain. That's just one of the biggest banes of our existence is people complain about bills and taxes. Like, nobody wants to pay it. So I'm like, all right, I'll put together a course. Of course, I don't know what it is, but just people don't understand it because you don't walk into an establishment, into a brick and mortar building, that it's not a business. Incorrect. Every business isn't solely a brick and mortar building. Peace. What's going on, everybody? Just because you see someone advertising on social media or wherever they might be on services, they're still a business owner. More than likely, if not, most are registered with the state. They have an entity, they have an EIN number, they have tax obligations, they have business expenses, they have everything that another business has that you shop with. I mean, you obviously understand this because you do business with Amazon. Amazon's numbers are through the charts. So you definitely know how to get on your phone or your laptop, put stuff in your cart, push button and push send. Amazon does not have a physical location that you can go and purchase stuff. They have physical warehouses where employees can come and shop your stuff and deliver it to you. But for the most part, you will never, as a private consumer, go into an Amazon building and start picking stuff up and putting it in a physical cart. Everything will be a virtual cart. You understand that about Instacart, Uber, all these things. None of these places have brick and mortar buildings. So I'm quite sure you understand. I don't know what's the difference. Like, they see me and it's just Ali though. He's not a business. I don't have to pay him for his services or his time. Incorrect. I'm trying to bring you value to help you have more money in your pocket so you can end your complaints, unless it's, I'm misunderstanding and you love to have something to complain about. If I took your ability to pay taxes away, you'd be like, well, what the fuck am I going to bitch about now? Like, I don't know. I'm lost. But, you have to follow in footsteps of people who are doing things that you want to do. And I've been teaching this or stressing this for quite a minute, and it behooves me that grown adults can't understand or comprehend exactly what I'm saying and where I'm coming from. Everyone is misconstruing that I am an avid Trump supporter, and I'm like, go Trump, I love you. That's not what I said. I clearly, I don't say it every day, but I've never voted a day in my life, ever. And I will never cast a ballot, ever. I make that clear, and then I go ahead and I start to show you things that what Trump is doing, what he's putting in place for you, what is available to you to help you. And most people run away from the info and curse me out, call me names because it has something to do with Trump. I'm like, all right, I can see a kid stampering off about that, like a kid really didn't care for Trump. But a grown adult who has bills, obligations, children, a family that has to shop, has to do commerce every day of their life, I would think that they could say, all right, yeah, he says some fucked up shit or he says some bullshit or whatever it is. But the fact of the matter is he's still in that captain chair in this corporation that we're a part of that's called a country. So whether you like it or not, um, he's there. He's there. That's just like you can go to your job every day. You can hate this job. I fucking hate this job, but you will go there every day because just like the game, there's cheese in the rat trap. So at the end of the week, you want your cheese. You hate the fucking job, but you keep going back to get cheese. When the cheese is gone, it means you already got paid and you spent it. You wait again and work some more until they put more cheese back in the trap, and you go back and you get the cheese and you repeat the cycle. Most times you've never seen the owner. You may or may not know that he could be a racist asshole. I'm just taking, I don't know for sure. I don't know your employer, but he could probably be just racist as shit. He could probably be best friends with Trump. So you have to be real about it, and you can't be hypocritical. If you don't fuck with Trump because Trump says some shit, but your boss could be friends with Trump and hang out on his yachts and they can play golf together, you got to stop fucking with both of them. Which again, I know you're like, Ali's crazy. Because yeah, you're not going to do that. So my point exactly, why would you stop fucking with Trump, who's in the White House, when he's passing all these stimuluses that are creating relief money for people who are caught up in the middle of this, I guess, pandemic environment that's affecting our economy. And, what if the people in government could really be fucked up and be like, fuck them people and just do us like they did in Louisiana, Hurricane Katrina, and left those people in the fucking the Superdome. So what if they was like that and just didn't give a fuck and didn't have any relief money, no stimulus money, no EIDL loans, no PPP loans for the businesses so that employees could still come back to work? What if none of that existed? And, it's crazy to this point in time that I actually speak to people. And again, I'll stress grown adults, people with jobs, degrees, families, and bills that I've never heard of this shit that I speak about. Like, well, they have relief if you've been out of work or your pay has been affected by COVID. You can go get this, and that. And it was like, no, never heard of the CARES Act. And and it just baffles me. I'm like, how could you not hear about it? It's some of the biggest stuff that happened this year. It was huge. Businesses got billions, if not trillions, from the PPP loan alone, which helped employers to pay their bills and then pay salaries of the employees, which would be you, the little people who want to vote or vote Trump out of office. I don't recall another administration that had so much resources available for people than this administration. And again, like I said, it seems like I have to keep making a disclaimer because people will jump right back to what I'm saying means I love and I fuck with Trump. I've never cast a ballot. So you have to destroy that notion. It doesn't make sense. I've never cast it. I didn't vote for Trump. Didn't vote for Obama. Didn't vote for either of the Bushes. Didn't vote for Carter, Lyndon Johnson. None of those people. None of them. Ever. So how can you keep meshing those two together that I fuck with Trump heavy and you don't fuck with me because he can't be black? I can't be black if I'm fucking with Trump. I'm fucking with the stuff that Trump, or even, some people want to say is both sides, the Democrats and them, it's a bipartisan action. I don't give a fuck. There's resources and money out there to help people. There's money out there to have your utilities paid. There's money out there to have your mortgage paid, your rent paid. Up until it just got extended till December 31st of this year, you cannot be foreclosed or evicted or have your car repoed or have your utilities shut off. Now, you tell me, regardless of the age range, if you're in your 20s or if you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, a time when you've ever heard that you can call a motherfucker up and be like, I wish you motherfucking would. When can you say to somebody, I wish you would turn my shit off? I wish you would come get my car. Ever. Student loans have been suspended. they can't report negatively. Like, I don't recall a time ever in life when this shit happens. It's like a dream. And all you can do is be emotionally pissed because Trump, who is a reality star, first and foremost, The Apprentice, because even at that time, they knew he was going to be president, and they groomed presidents. And you have to understand this because The Simpsons is not predicting things. What The Simpsons does is this is stuff that, like I said, they knew that far back that Trump was going to be president. That episode aired in 2000 on The Simpsons. And then he became president in 2016. So he had a lot of years. You had to get him in front of the camera, see how he would act, how he would talk, because he does a lot of that now. He has to be in front of the camera. He has to talk. The thing you have to understand, and this is The Art of War, and I really didn't even like that book because it seemed like so basic. It was like, wait a minute, they wrote a book and people were raving over it and saying this book is phenomenal. I'm like, this would be common sense. Is you can never let your adversary, your opponent, get in your fucking head, cloud your judgment, and make you do something emotionally or out of anger that destroys an opportunity for you. So Trump, knowing that, he's probably read this book, and like, again, it's just common sense, I don't know. He's going to know to say things to provoke you, fuck with your head, and just get you off your square. But like a boxer, that you see him coming in and they taking a little hits to the head, just going off to the side, and they dipping and dodging that shit, but they keeping a forward motion as they're doing it. They're still going forward, because you can bob and weave, take a little hit that's like going off the top of the head, right? But you're still going to get where you're going, so you can get blows and punches to the center, if I got to put it in that perspective. So how are you going to let him sing, and I can't even quote him because I don't look for or listen to any of that shit that he's talking about. He says this about blacks, or he's this, or he said that. It tunnel vision. It's like a horse with them blinders. That shit is outside of my blinders. I'm not even looking for it. Because especially if I know it's going to piss me off, if its purpose is to piss me off, why do I even want to see it? The stuff that doesn't piss me off is the resources that are out here. And for those who have had, it's called the Economic Impact Disaster Loan. And that's by the SBA. I didn't even know it, but I was looking and did some research. And I haven't heard any of the people who are helping people with these loans say this once, ever. Did you know that if you already got your loan, within 2 years, you can go back to them on that same application and say, money ran out or the pandemic has got worse and I actually need more money? Google it if you think I'm fucking lying. I've already seen it, and there was an email and an email address. I emailed them and they responded back to me and they told me what you need in order to get more funds off the same application. You don't need to reapply. You will contact them via email and be considered for additional money under the same loan. So, and that's just what I was going to say. Most of that, if you've already got that, I was going to say like you asked out. But there was money from the CARES Act on the federal level and on the state level and on the city and county levels. There's relief money for you every fucking where. It will pay your bills. If most people, I would think most people don't have too much pride, because I see people on social media looking back and forth for food stamps. Like they'll buy them, or people like, I wish I didn't make as much as I did so I can get them. You can actually apply now because of the pandemic. And I don't know if it's regardless of how much money you make, but I know that they've lifted the criteria. You can make a lot more and still get assistance, and not like crumbs. You'll get a nice load on your car to go fill your cart up. There's so much resources. So again, I'm explaining this as best as I could, and hopefully it helps, because I think there's a deeper issue why people are so triggered and emotional about what's going on about a man that's supposed to be in power and be a president. That's something a child has to do. You have to separate that, like I just said, with your job. Dan that mops the halls, or your immediate supervisor could be a straight asshole, a dickhead. And some people will make posts and say, not congratulations, but man, I'm celebrating my 12-year anniversary of working at my job, or my 25-year anniversary working at my job. So you're very proud of it. You know enough to clamp down hard on your tongue so you can stay there and keep going back to the trap and get your cheese every pay period. So why the fuck you can't do the same thing with this man in office? Chances are you'll never even see him or run into him. And this has helped me get land, and then I can put a home on it. I mean, sure, it's fine. I mean, I wish I could. Can you receive these relief funds as a national? Yes, you can, because if you look at it, all these things are fiction. Even though being a national is written into the law, the gatekeepers at the bottom, I guess they don't know about it, or they will argue with you, and you can show them the law and they still say, I've never heard of that. You're either a U.S. citizen or you're not. And I'm like, no, there's nationals too. And so I don't know, but yeah, you can get them. And the trick is sometimes they're actually going to make you state that you are a U.S. citizen to get these funds. And that's the tricky fucked up shit that they do, is make you got to click the box to get through it. And if you click no, which I've tried sometimes on different portals, is they're going to say, put in your resident card number or your visa, or when did you enter the United States. So yeah, you can still get them at a cost, because they're going to make you basically state that you are a U.S. citizen. So, yeah, they're putting you in a position like, hey, look, man, we done destroyed this whole economy. You're fucked up. I know you're fucked up. But would you check this little box right here that says U.S. citizen, and we'll give you some money. So it's exchanging, rights for privileges and benefits. So right now, I don't know how to advise anybody. Do what's best for you, man. Do what's best for your household. Like I said, if you're still riding on the high horse and you think what I'm talking is bullshit and it's not fucked up out here financially and economically, you just wait till probably November, around election or after election. Man, it's going to be fucked up, like real fucked up. And like I said, the only thing that kept us afloat was the CARES Act that passed. They passed it twice. March, and I forgot the other date. Don't misquote me on it. It might be March and May or something like that. And they gave away a lot of money to help people out. So again, I don't understand what your beef is with that man. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words should never hurt you, especially as an adult. If you're still that triggered in your emotions, man, you're probably not gonna make it in life. You're just not. I'm not emotional about anything, and the reason why is, like I said, I don't know why not, but I don't know what things Trump said. I don't go looking for them, and I don't even know if I've seen them coming down the timeline. If I have, I'll scroll by it. If I do, I'll probably laugh at it, because it's fucking hilarious. You're letting a reality TV star get you in your feelings. Like, that's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. He's a reality TV star. I don't take him serious at all. But these contracts out here and this money and this relief, I take it very serious, because I need it, and they're passing it off of our credit. It's from the credit of the full faith and credit of the United States government. Where does the United States government get its credit from? From issuing birth certificate bonds. Yep. Look up the term revenue bonds. If you want to go further back, I think like 1800s, it might be, look up settlement certificates. They were for poor people. And this guaranteed that government would care for you, because you were looked at as a pauper, a poor person. Oh man, that's a lot, bro. I ain't about to get put to work, especially for free. Just type it in, man. COVID relief. Look up disaster relief funds. Google it. Work your phone, man. Like I said, you got that. People got that data plan on that phone. I feel bad about, not feel bad, but like I hate paying that kind of money. I think I pay, I don't know, $80, $100 a month for my data. I'm gonna work this shit. I'm gonna burn the circuits out that motherfucker. I'm gonna search the shit out of fucking everything, bro. So yeah, Quan, look it up, man. I'm not being funny at all, but you don't know how much, like, I got clients and stuff I gotta respond to, and then sometimes there's people I get caught up in my filtered messages box, and there's messages in there from like 3-4 months ago, and depending, sometimes people really being in some fucked up predicaments, and my heart goes out to them. And sometimes I respond. I get caught up on that. I got my own personal life. And like I said, this economy is fucked up. So everybody out here scrambling to try to make sure they good, man. So I can't, do free research, especially for something that simple. Same thing you just actually, well, not the same thing you just typed, but literally, bro, you can talk to your phone. Just, hey, Siri, relief funds in my area, say your state or say your county, pull it right up, give you a couple suggestions, click on them links, man, get looking, bro. Like I'm not about to go and research with people. That's enabling people. Like I said, you got the same phone I got in my hand. I ain't got no bat computer. This right here is not a bat computer. It's not a supercomputer. It's not hooked up to like the back of the White House or the Pentagon or nothing, bro. This is a fucking it's a microwave. I ain't got nothing super over here, bro. Go ahead and do that on your phone, man. So it just had 4 days in Walt Disney World. Racist, awful Trump fans. Why Tyler Perry can't make our own park? It's a good question. And yes, people are divided by the illusion, and it creates delusions. Hey, bro, look. Let me get some super information. I'm get into the Pentagon real quick. Hack they shit. People be asking me to look up shit like mine's is just some super superior shit. It's just the same shit. I already gave you everything you need. When you search, like you use keywords, and my post, and from what I've just was speaking about, it gives you the keywords. What are you looking for? You looking for disaster relief funds, money. Just type it in. And depending on your IP address, which has your location, it will usually give you more local or general results. Like I said, I don't even know what state or county you're in, because most of, like I said, the federal money, it's still there, but a lot of people are scared, and they're mostly scared to apply because they don't understand it, or they don't read the terms, read the contract. If you're scared, if you're still scared, speak to someone with experience, because I'm pretty much fearless. So, exactly. I do not use microwaves. That is for someone else to use. I don't use it. It came in the apartment, but it's just sitting there. I'm not using it. Me and that microwave right there is beefing. We are beefing. Yeah, but look it up. You want to look on the. It says just ask for relief funds that you know of for sure. Yeah. All right. Just gave it to you. I'm gonna give it to you right here, Quan. E as in echo, I as in indigo, D as in delta, L as in, I guess, Larry. All right. That's EIDL. SBA loan comes right up. No problem. As far as on your local level, like I said, I don't even know what state you're in. That's why I'm saying, like, everybody got to do their own work. I'm not about to be typing in 50 states and 50 counties and stuff like that. That's for you, bro. You need it. You want it. I've already got my relief. Look up your state level. Type in the name of your state, relief funds, or type in CARES Act. It all comes up. It all comes up. It's right there. You know what I mean? I'm not putting no extra work on me, man. Like, I got clients, I got people, I get caught up on phone calls, email tags back and forth, like trying to eat, cook, shop, everything, man. I got my own life too. I do enough for y'all, man. I'm telling you, like, look on my fucking timelines. Nothing but information. Stocks, health, everything. It's all right there. Gotta help yourself. No doubt. My people's right here know. Barrington know I help people, man. That's that's what I do, man. But yeah, it got to be a fair exchange, man. If you want me to do some personal work for you, I go and get that. That's what I was asking. But literally, I gave you keywords for just for the fact that you asked the question. Understands means that you understood that I already gave you keywords. Type the keywords in. It'll come up. It almost like you don't want to do that because it's going to say 56 million hits on the stuff. But that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to go and dig through it. Look at it. It takes time. And especially it's probably something I don't want to do. Not for free. Yes, I do. YouTube page is it's Glitch in the Matrix, the Apocalypse. And you'll see a picture of me, really ugly guy with a fez on, red fez. It's on there. I need all the subscribers I can get. LaFons, if you could, please subscribe. Share it with some people that you know. Like I said, it's hard for me. I can't go and tag everybody on it because I don't know who wants this information, who doesn't. I'm not going to burden someone who doesn't even want the information. Working, researching for others for free. Yo, tell me about it. That's just aggravating. Even for the clients that pay me, I'll be like, I got to get up and do this shit. But yeah, I'm not working for free, man. That's crazy. Like, I got a business. I'm independent. I'm really not working. It says, yo, stop talking about that and teach me. Teach. Yeah, that sounds like that Music Soul Child. All right, but this is what I wanted to get to. For those who actually want to understand how Trump only paid $750 in taxes, I was talking about a course a few months ago, and after I saw that people who kept saying, I'm interested, following, and I try to contact them and get back to them, or I get back to them, can you give me a price? I give them a price. They disappear. They go in the weeds. I'm like, what did they think I was... like, I don't get it. Like, they think I'm living somewhere for free. I'm living in my mom's basement, and she pays all the bills and food and, my gas and my car and all that stuff. Like, I got bills. I'm a grown-ass man. I got bills. It's going to cost money. Like, there's no, we're both black discount. I have never seen an Asian do that. I have never seen a Hungarian do that. Have never seen an Arab do that. They don't do that to each other. So why are we doing it if we are, when it comes to the wealth disparity, we are at the bottom. So how are we ever going to move up an inch if we're not willing to do commerce with each other? You got to make it make sense, man. Everywhere you go all throughout your day to go to work, you stop at Dunkin' Donuts, to swipe that card or bring your cash or whatever, right? You leave from there, oh, damn, low on gas, let me grab some gas. You swipe the card. Everywhere you go, you swipe the card. But when you get to people, just because like I'm on social media, something like, I ain't about to swipe the card with this nigga. He gonna get this to me for free or a discount. That's not how it works. Just think about it. That's delusional thinking. Because you're going to go and make sure you get your Prada shoes and you're going to get your new Louis bags. It's going to come out with the new Louis, the fall edition. You're going to go get that. The Jordans, you're going to wait in line for them to get them for your kids so they can have them in school so you can take pictures and you can get all the accolades and get all the hearts and all the reactions on the social media, right? Keep that moving all the way around, man. Pass that around. Stuff costs. Shit, I got, you know what I mean? What you want me living under a tree somewhere? How am I even have internet to just get in touch with y'all and look up shit and help y'all out? Like, come on, man. It says, hold up, what's wrong with mom's base? Thank you, Hazel. I mean, for those who know, like I said, I'm not a big bragger. People know that, on the private side, I'm really helping people. I'm really out here doing things. A lot of people like to say that, if you're not in the streets and you're just on social media, you're not having an impact. Man, I'm impressed with myself, basically. There's times where I will counsel someone over the phone and show them how to move in a court case and see the results that they get, or the way they said the judge looked at them, or the way the lawyer looked at them. And sometimes, for the most part, and I hate this, but I guess it's making me better, is people wait till the last minute to it's called The Glitch in the Matrix, The Apocalypse. You'll see a picture of me. It's got a fez on. I have the glasses on. I think I lost my thought. Yeah, I definitely lost my thought. Says haters gonna hate. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. All right, so people have a habit of waiting to the last minute. You know, they knew about the matter, a week ago, a month ago, 2 months ago, something like that, right? They will hit me up, say, "Hey, bro, got court next week," or "Hey, bro, I got court tomorrow morning. What you think I should do? Can you help a brother out? What you think?" I'm like, why are you just getting here now? And they really put me to the test. Like, I really be like, I explained to them, look, before I take your money, I'm gonna let you know, bro, you late as fuck. Or sis, you late as fuck. You should have been told me. I am not, what's his name? Harry Potter. I don't have no wand. This, again, ain't no supercomputer. I will do my best. And just like an attorney, I have the right to not be able to guarantee you any results. And for the most part, I knock shit out the park, which is scary because am I that good? Did I get lucky? You know, what happened? Says, thanks for your conversation during dinner. It was great. So, hey, dinner and a movie. So that means you owe me, right? Smart man's worth his weight in gold. Exactly. So for those who are serious, though, if you want to learn how to pay less in taxes at the end of the year, or how to pay less in property taxes, or how to set your house up and run it as a nonprofit business, you know, get with me. Yes, there's going to be a cost, but am I going to give you great service? You fucking bet you. You're going to get great service. I know what I'm doing. I have an expertise in it. I'm familiar with these forms. I know how to set entities up. I know how to get the EINs. I know how to put that entity in the correct classification. And I know how to give you guidance from experience. It's not even really a bunch of shit that I done sat down and read like 2,090 books. A lot of it is just trial and error because most times I probably do need to read. But yeah, I jump out of planes with no parachutes. And sometimes, yeah, I bump my head on the bay going out of the plane and might pass out for a little bit. But I'll wake up and get it together. Right now, it really depends on what the person wants and what they want to accomplish. And then that way I can put a price on it because I can't just throw a rough number on something. And then they say, well, this is what I want. And I want the unicorn to be tied to the leprechaun. And I want them not to fight. And I don't want the leprechaun to try to eat the horse. So, you know, it can get a little crazy. I really need to consult with, definitely hit me up. Let's do it. And I'll show you some magical shit that's worth its weight in gold. Like, there's a lot of information in this big ass head. See this head right here? It's some shit in there, man, that will change your life. But stop hating on the man Trump, man. Let the reality star do what the fuck he do, man. He's a reality star. I take none of it serious. If anything, I laugh at him. I scroll like, this nigga crazy. That's all it is. It's a show. It's a fucking show. Watch it, enjoy it, and laugh. Like you act like us getting called niggas is just something that just happened, like his presidency since the pandemic last month. Man, they didn't call people worse. People back in the 30s, 40s, they didn't call people worse than that. They don't spit on people, fire hose motherfuckers, set dogs on motherfuckers, and you and your feelings crying. Trump just called us black niggas. Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? You're pissed and upset because he called you black niggas. Are you a black nigga? I mean, if you're not, what are you concerned about it for? He's probably apparently talking to some black niggas. But I'm Black Yo Trump, so you say I can get the resources from where and I can get it for up to 8 months? Like, there was literally something, and I think it closed already, but they would pay your rent for 12 months. And, you know, while you're whining and bickering and avoiding anything with Trump's name on it, you missed out on getting your rent paid for 12 fucking months. wow, that's a lot. Ignorance is costing you a lot. Like, fuck what he's got to say. If it ain't about business and about economics, because that's what he is. He's a businessman, and he's running this business that is supposed to be a country, but countries are businesses. Point blank. That's why he got put in office. He's not a army vet, a military general. No, he was a businessman, which most people say, well, he's a shitty businessman. He filed bankruptcy 95 times. Bankruptcy, if you look at the word that comes after bankruptcy, it's called bankruptcy protection. It's protecting assets. It doesn't mean you're broke. Not in all cases. Because there's some rich, powerful people and some big ass companies worth billions that file for bankruptcy protection. Don't you want to be protected? So they got you all scared to go down there and file bankruptcy, to file some paper. You have to scared to file some paper. Wow. I don't know, man. Can't help you if you don't help yourself, man. You run around being scared and mad all the damn time. Not I. I'm not going to be scared, man. When, knowledge is power, man. It's, like I said, I came across that scripture, and it couldn't be nothing but the truth. My people perish for the lack of knowledge. Ain't that the truth? And the people with knowledge, they say, exploit those without it. Lucky I'm not one of those. I don't exploit people, but I'll teach you. But that's it. If you're serious, man, and you're tired of taxes, you want to get your life together, your household is a business, regardless if you want to admit that it is or not, and it should be set up and ran like a business. And no, they're not going to tell you that on the news or in college, depending on what you take in college. But yeah, you can study this for free. All this information is on government websites, the ones that you trust and don't trust me. It's on their website. No, I'm not crazy. No, I'm not going to get you thrown in jail. It's real shit. It's just business. Set your house up as a nonprofit, because if you look up the word profit, it means anything in excess of your expenses. So it's a gain. How do you gain off of your household? You're in there spending money. You're spending money in your household. So profit would be if you bought something for 15 cents and sold it for $2. Everything in the excess of the 15 cent is profit. So they say, and I know some more is gonna get on this heavy into it, but there's no such thing as profit. They ain't supposed to tax you. All right, I know that, but I'm teaching this on real basic sense because a lot of people just have not stepped into this side or understand what's going on and get into the legalities. So I'm just speaking as people say regular back when my blinders and everything was on, and I just didn't understand this. So I got to speak to them in basic. No disrespect at all. I just have to speak that way. If you start talking about, well, yeah, but the prophet said, and then the Constitution and the treaty, and you're going to lose them. You're going to straight lose them. Keep it simple. It's just that, that's what profit is. So your house is always non-profit. And you could actually run your house as a religious organization, because it is. So that, again, is tax exempt. It's a lot of other benefits that come with it. And if you have land or property, definitely want to get that set up under a religious organization. So it's nonprofit and it's tax exempt. And you can live off the fruits of your labor and put more money in your pocket. All right, that's it, man. I'm out. And, the information is here if you want to come get it. If you come in with that, we brothers and you black and I'm black, and discount, and I got $40, or a lawyer will charge me this amount. How are you justifying charging me that? Where's your law degree? All right, you keep up with that. What, lawyers in motherfucking court snatching people's houses, cars, and putting, what you call them shits? Liens and judgment liens on people's fucking check. What's that shit? Garnishes, and taking your taxes. You want to go pay them? You trust them. Man, good luck. But yeah, you know, I'm like the lawyer killer. You know, not saying like I'm killing lawyers, but I'm saying literally like when they run up against me, man, they don't be happy to meet me. But like, who the fuck is this? Like, is this Neil? This got to be Neil, because this nigga just he know all our shit. So yeah, you know, but yeah, I'm definitely not working for free. You can, and that's probably why a lot of people, like I said, they get in the inbox, and the prices don't even be that crazy. It's not like they jump in the inbox and I'll be like, yeah, that's gonna cost you, you know, 4,500, or that's gonna cost you 10 grand or 12 grand. It don't be no shit like that. It just be enough money to make up for my time, compensate for my time, and so I could really diligently get what's done for them. And they be like, all right, family, I'll be in touch. And they probably jump out of that inbox into somebody's inbox and say, yo, that nigga Ali crazy. He talking about so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's some crazy shit. Let me get up off of here, man. And you know where to find me if anybody's interested in setting it up, paying less taxes. Trump did it. It's not a scam. The fucking man in the White House did it. So if most people are scared to come and say, oh, it's probably illegal, I'll get in trouble or go to jail or blah, blah, blah. Again, Trump did it. So if your president's doing it, he's running your country, and obviously somebody voted for him, believes in him. So you can believe in the things he do. If you think he's going to teach you what he did to pay $750 in taxes, man. Yeah, that one ain't gonna happen, and it's not gonna be on the news. If you think, and good evening, this news on the news, we're gonna be teaching all citizens how to go and get all their shit, their taxes reduced, and just pay 3 cents in taxes every year. Ain't happening. You're gonna have to bust your head in some books and study your ass off. Good news is, I already did it. Bad news is, most of y'all don't want to do it. So there we go. Compensate me. Let's get it.